Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So, I hope you all are doing great. Great guys. So today I'm going to start a brand new series that is Java Collection Framework. So before deep diving to this collection framework, guys, let's first understand what is need of collection framework. So, guys, whenever you plan to learn any framework or any technology, first we should understand what need and what is the purpose of that particular framework or technology. Correct? So, similarly, guys, we are going to explore Java collection framework in this series. So let's first understand what need or purpose of collection framework and what problem Java collection framework solved. So I always guys preferred explaining the concept with what code with code base, that means with example. So guys, so let's what we switch to the Eclipse ID and let me create one Java project and we'll what write the code in front of you. We'll see what the problem we have. That's why we what move towards the collection. Correct? So that's why guys just I'm going to move in our IDE. So guys we'll create one package, all the code inside that we will write in entire our series, right? So guys see this I'm going to create one package. So com dot app dot java mine collection, finish. So guys inside that we are going to create one class. Suppose the class name is need of collection, right? The name of the class is need of collection. Why collection needed to us, right? Come, so you got one class guys, right? In that we have what main method by default we got. Correct. So guys, so what main motto, what is a collection, why we need collection. So first let's understand this thing, then we'll jump into next topic. So now we are in IDE, right? We are in Eclipse. So guys see, if you're going to store some variable, if you're going to store some value, so what we are going to do, we are creating some variable, right? Suppose int a equals to 10. That means we are going to store the value of a in int variable, right? Correct. So suppose if you require other variable, if you need to store some other variable, so you can write int b equals to what 20. Suppose if you need to store other variable, so int c equals to 30, right guys? So we can store like that. Correct? So if we are going to store one variable, we are going to create one what int a, int b, int c. That means we can store what our value creating the variable, right? So guys, if we need 10 variable, if we are going to store 10 value, that means we are going to get 10 variable, right? So guys see, just copy that, or suppose this copy that, if you need 10 variable, right? See, so that means what, if you will have this one is d, this one is what e, then suppose f, then suppose it is G, then suppose it is H, and suppose that is I. So value is same. Suppose keep it in mind. So guys, see, this is now we are going to save 10 integer variable, right? We are going to store 10 integer variable. Till now we clear, right? So if you are going to store one value, you are going to get int a equal to 10, 2 int b equal to 20. If you need 10 variable, if you need to store 10 variable, you are going to get in that way. Guys, suppose if you need 1000 variable need to store. Guess what I'm telling? If you need to store 10,000 variable need to store, what you can do? So we need to create 10,000 variable to store this, right? So we need to create 10,000 variable to store this one. So guys, so this will worst programming practice. We know very well, right? So creating 10,000 variable, we need to create 10,000 times, right? This is what? Worst programming practice, right? We can't do like that. So I would say guys, it's not a good programming practice, right? Creating 10,000 variable is not a good programming practice. So overcome to this problem, we have concept in Java called arrays. What guys? So overcome to this problem, we have concept in Java that is arrays. So array is a data structure, guys. What? Array is a data structure which can hold homogeneous data element, means we can store similar type of data element. Similar type of data element. Good? What I explained, guys? So array is a data structure which can hold homogeneous data elements only. That means what? We can store only same type of data element. For example, guys, see. For example, I am just writing here. See, int array equals to what? New int, and the size of this integer array, suppose 10,000. So guys, what I mentioned here, so overcome this issue above, what we have written above, right? So to overcome this problem, we have one concept in Java, right? That is array. Okay. So with this array, we can what? Overcome this issue. But problem is what? You know here. So we can store only what? Homogeneous data element. That means similar type of data element. Means int means only int type we can store. Yes or no? If string, only a string type. Right? So guys, so this main advantage of array is that we can store multiple value. We can store multiple value in single variable. Guys, see, we can store 10,000. If you are going to store 10,000 variable with this creating of int variable, it is worst programming practice, right? But instead of doing this way, if you are going to use array, so what advantage of array? So we can create what? We can advantage that we can store the multiple value. We can store 10,000 value, right? In single variable, right? Single variable. So instead of creating individual variable, we can use array which can store multiple value with single variable. Yes or no? That is, guys, overcome this problem or not? Yes, right? It's overcome the problem. So guys, so array is a index base. Also guys, just consider what I'm going to explain now. So array is a index based homogeneous data storage data structure. What? Index based homogeneous data storage data structure with fixed in size. What? With fixed in size. We can't increase, we can't decrease at the runtime. So once we create an array, there is no chance to increase or decrease the size of an array as per our requirement. As per our requirement, we can't increase or decrease. So guys, just let me write here some limitation, right? So limitation of an array. Limitation of an array, guys. What limitation of array, guys? First limitation, what? It is what? It is fixed in size. Fixed in size. Good. Second limitation, guys. What is second limitation? It holds what? It holds only homogeneous. What? Homogeneous data element. Okay. That is limitation. Yes or no? So that is the limitation of array. It is what? It is fixed in size and it holds only homogeneous data element. Yes or no, guys? So these are the limitation. Correct? Correct, guys? So guys, we'll explain this thing, how we are going to store our object with the help of array. See guys, if you will have two class, suppose I am creating one class a student, and suppose one class we have class employee. So guys, we have two class. One class is employee and one class is what? A student. Right? So guys, see this example what I'm going to explain now. So that is second one. It holds only homogeneous data element. So you got first. So it fixed in size. I'm mentioning here. It is only fixed in size. Whatever you define the size, only that of size will store our object. But second, it holds only homogeneous data element. So I will show you how, if you are going to give heterogeneous, then what the error message it will throw. So guys, that's why I'm going to create two class, right? So guys, see first class, what is a student, right? A student. So that in next index, suppose that is 1, right? In that, if you are going to store a student object only, no problem as it is, right? We can store very happily. Right? So guys, see, if we want to store in next index, that is second index, what equals to new employee. Guys, see what it will throw the error. What it will throw the error. It must give compile time error, guys. See, type mismatch cannot convert from employee to a student. Why? Because we have created a student object. So every time the array, it will store homogeneous data type. Only a student object we can store. Only a student object we can store. Whatever size we have mentioned. So we can't store other object like that employee, right? So we are going to store employee object. So it is not a same type of data, right? It is what? Different. It is heterogeneous. If you're going to store only a student type of object, it can store very happily. If you're going to store other object excluding the student, it can't be stored, right? So guys, this is the what? It holds only homogeneous data element, right? But guys, so in array also we have solution for this problem. In array itself we have the solution for this problem. So we can use array of object. What guys? We can use array of object to store different types of element. For example, I am explaining this thing as well here. So we have guys, we know very well, right? We have object class in our Java, right? We have object class in Java. So object class is super class of all classes. So it can hold different type of object as well, right? So object class can hold different type of object as well. So we create one object array guys. See, so object obj equals to what? New object, right? I have created one object class. The size is 10 itself. Okay, done. So guys, in this what we are going to do? So we can what? Store different types of data element as well. So how it is guys? Just see. So object zero index guy, if you are going to store what? New student, right? It can store very happily. In index 1, suppose index 1, I am going to store what? Employee object. So this can also store very happily. Employee. See guys, tell me any error is there? Any error is coming here? Tell me. No. Correct? We don't have any error. Means what we can see? So we can use array of object to store different types of element as well. So guys, this is a feature available inside the array only. So in array also we have solution for this problem. But generally we are not going to use in this way, right? Correct? So this place we don't have any error guys, right? This place we don't have any error. So guys, what we understood? So array is fixed in size. Already I mentioned you, right? We can't increase or decrease the size of the array on runtime. And second thing, it holds only homogeneous data element. Already I have shown you. If you created a student object, that means only we can store a student object, not other object. If you are going to store other object, that means it will throw what? Which error message will throw guys? Just see. It will throw type mismatch, cannot convert employee to a student, because we have created a student object. We can't store employee object inside the what? Student object. Right? This thing you got. So that's why in array itself, what? Solution for this available, right? Solution is available for this issue. So what? We are going to create one object array. In this object array, we can store what? Different types of data as well. Correct? So guys, that is a second limitation of what? Array. Correct? That is a second limitation of array. Guys, one more limitation. Okay, so what is that limitation? So I will explain now. What is that third limitation is in array, right? So guys, third limitation is what? Just I am going to explain now. So guys, see. So ready-made API support is not available in array guys. What I have told? Ready-made API support is not available in array. array is not implemented based on any standard data structure. Array is not implemented based on any standard data structure. Hence, array doesn't provide any ready-made method like collection guide. Got it? I hope you understood, right? So array is not implemented based on what? Any standard data structure. Hence, array doesn't provide any ready-made method like collection. So guys, whenever if you want to write some logic to implement algorithm or data structure, we need to write explicitly code for the arrays. There is no ready-made API or method available, guys, to write the logic for algorithm or data structure in array. So guys, this is one more limitation of array. So we can mention here, guys. So what? Ready-made API support what is not what available in array, guys. Right? So guys, this is the third limitation. Correct? So guys, to overcome this limitation of array, we need collection to solve all the limitation, guys. To solve all the limitation, what? We have what? Collection. To overcome this limitation, we have collection framework. So guys, collection framework is what? Introduced in JDK 1.2 version. It introduced in JDK 1.2 version, and collection framework solve all the problem what we have in array, guys. So what the problem we are getting in array? So all the problem solved by what? Collection framework. I hope you understood, right? So guys, hence we need collection framework, yes or no? To overcome all the problem of what? Array, we need what? Collection framework. So guys, I hope you understood why we need collection framework. So overcome of limitation of array, we need collection framework to solve all the limitation of an array. So guys, so collection are growable in nature, right? Collection what? Are growable in nature. Instead of array, guys, instead of array, right, we use array list, right? Once you are going to use the collection, that time you may use what? Array list, which internally uses dynamic array, guys. So it increase or decrease the size as per our requirement. By whom, guys? Array list, right? Because in collection we will what? Discuss everything. Once I start list implementation, that time I will explain. So array list which internally uses dynamic array, guys. So it increase or decrease the size as per our requirement. So this may array list solve fixed in size issue, guys. So what the issue we are getting here, right? It is fixed in size. But if you are going to use collection, in the collection you will have what? List interface. Inside that we will implement the class is array list. So it will what? Resolve the issue what we have in the array. So that is overcome, right? Overcome of the limits of array, guys. In collection, guys, in collection we can store both type of data, like homogeneous and heterogeneous. We can store a string, integer, whatever object we can store, not a similar type. But in array what we have? Only homogeneous data element we are going to store. But in collection it can't be. We can store heterogeneous data element as well. So collection framework, guys, is implemented using a standard data structure, guys. Collection framework is implemented using what? A standard data structure. And there are lot of what? Ready-made API are available, guys. In collection framework, guys, we implement what? Using a standard data structure, and there are lot of what? Ready-made API are available. To need to write what? No need to write, guys, explicitly any API and method to work with data structure and algorithm. I hope you are getting it, right, guys? So in collection framework, guys. So in this way, guys, we can reduce lot of programming effort using collection framework, guys. Yes or no, guys? Correct? So I hope you understood, guys, the need of collection framework. Why we need collection framework? So guys, entirely our explanation belongs to what? Why we need collection. What the issue we were getting in what? Arrays. To overcome all the limitation, our big boss collection what? Introduced. Right? So in Java 1.2, the collection has introduced, guys. But you know, till 1.4, the collection is not more what? Popular. Till 1.4, the collection didn't become more popular. In JDK 1.5, collection has more powerful, more popular. Why? Because in JDK 1.5, Java people have introduced two new features. Two new features they have introduced. One feature they have introduced like what? Automatic conversion. Auto boxing. What we understood, what we know, right? Auto boxing. And second feature they have introduced in JDK 1.5, that is generics. That is type safety. That is type safety. So with these two features, JDK 1.5 more what? Popular for the collection. Correct, guys? So guys, this is the need of collection. Why we need collection, right? So also I can mention here, see, this is our what? Collection hierarchy. So we will have what? List, queue, set. These all are the guys key interface in collection, right? Their respective implementation class are there. Array list, linked list, vector, stack. That is the implementation class of list interface, right? Once you are going to see queue interface, so these are the what? Implementation class of queue interface. That is set interface. So these all are the what? Hash set, link hash set, sorted set, tree set, all are the what? Implementation class of set interface. This is a one part. Once you're going to see, that is map. So map is a what? Other interface in our Java, right? In collection framework, right? So these all are the implementation class. So we'll discuss all the things, guys, in coming video one by one. So if you'll concentrate or effectively watch the video, okay, definitely you don't have any issue to learn the what? Collection. That thing, guys, in this video. So guys, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe this channel, guys, which will what? Boost my motivation, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. We'll meet in next video very soon.